Humanity's first strike ends the galaxy's longest war. The galaxy had been at war for over a millennium. In that time, countless systems fell, generations were lost, and entire civilizations collapsed under the weight of the conflict. The galaxy's two dominant factions, the Terox Dominion and the Xylar Collective, were locked in a brutal stalemate. Both sides were equally powerful, armed with fleets and weapons of unimaginable destruction, yet neither could claim ultimate victory. Peace was no longer seen as an option. It was as alien as the worlds torn apart by the endless battle. Then came humanity. At first, they were too insignificant to notice. A young species, barely reaching beyond their solar system, humans had no place in the Grand War. They watched from the periphery, observing the brutal clash between the Dominion and the Collective. Though they were underestimated, humanity learned quickly, studying battle strategies, weapon capabilities, and the logistics of interstellar warfare. Soon, whispers spread across the stars. The Dominion and the Collective began to notice Earth's rapid advancements, the odd skirmishes where small human fleets emerged victorious against daunting odds. Still, neither faction considered them a true threat, just a curiosity, a footnote in the larger conflict. But humanity was patient. They watched, they prepared, and most importantly, they waited for the perfect moment to act. The call to arms. It was the Battle of Epsilon Caris, where humanity first revealed its strength. An alliance of smaller, war-weary systems had reached out, begging for help. Worn down and unable to fend off either the Terox or the Xylar forces, they had one desperate hope, that humanity could turn the tide. As Earth's fleet arrived, a sense of awe swept through the Allied forces. Human ships were sleek, efficient, and unlike any other. Humanity had learned from observing every weakness and every blunder in the galactic war, and they designed their ships with versatility and resilience in mind. At the front of the fleet was the UNSS Resolute, humanity's flagship, a marvel of engineering and military prowess. Sleek and formidable, it led the fleet toward Epsilon Caris. Standing on the command deck was Admiral Lena Carter, a brilliant strategist with the calm demeanor of someone who'd seen it all. As she surveyed the battlefield, she issued a calm directive. Activate the Magellan shields. Prepare for the decoy maneuver. We're going in hot. The Magellan shields were humanity's best-kept secret, an experimental energy field that could withstand the most intense plasma bursts from Dominion and Collective weaponry. The decoy maneuver, an offensive gambit Carter had perfected, used decoy ships to distract the enemy while the main fleet attacked from unexpected angles. The battle begins. The Xylar Collective noticed the new arrivals first. Admiral Thrax, a veteran with countless battles under his belt, analyzed the incoming fleet. His multifaceted eyes narrowed, unable to believe what his sensors were displaying. Humans, he hissed. Primitive creatures. He sneered, giving the command to engage. What followed was nothing short of miraculous. As the Xylar ships advanced, the human fleet moved with a precision that defied expectation. Using the decoy maneuver, smaller, unmanned drones drew the Xylar fire, while humanity's main fleet flanked them, hitting weak points in the ship's armor. In minutes, the Xylar ships were reeling, struggling to regroup. Admiral Carter watched with satisfaction. Open communication with the Xylar flagship, she ordered. A screen opened, revealing the furious visage of Admiral Thrax. His mandibles clicked in frustration, his gaze seething. Admiral Thrax. Carter greeted him with a nod, her voice steady. You can retreat now, or lose the rest of your fleet. The choice is yours. You are but children to us. Thrax snarled, but the desperation was clear in his voice. The Xylar flagship was badly damaged, with no hope of winning. Carter's expression hardened. Then you've underestimated us. The communication line went dead, and in the next few moments, the Xylar ships retreated, their once mighty fleet shattered. As word spread, it became clear humanity wasn't a bystander. They had just claimed a victory against one of the galaxy's oldest powers, and the galaxy was paying attention. The turning point. Victory after victory followed. With the help of their new allies, humanity led coordinated strikes on key strongholds, using a combination of innovative technology, ruthless strategy, and unexpected tactics. The Terox Dominion, led by the imposing General Kale, watched these developments with unease. When reports reached Kale's headquarters about a human-led victory on the war-torn planet of Atraxis IV, he summoned his council, a group of the Dominion's most brutal and efficient strategists. "This Earth species," he growled, his voice rumbling through the chamber, "have they come to disrupt a balance maintained for centuries?" One of his advisors, a tall, crystalline being named Vrax, responded cautiously. "They are an anomaly, General. They exploit weaknesses we considered trivial. Their weaponry may not be as advanced, but their tactics—" "Enough," Kale bellowed. "Prepare our fleets. We'll crush them in one decisive strike." But Kale's overconfidence would be his downfall. The decisive battle. The final confrontation came in the Starfire Nebula, a strategic location both factions had fought over for centuries. The Dominion amassed a fleet that dwarfed humanity's forces, confident in their ability to eradicate this annoyance once and for all. As the Dominion's armada approached, humanity's allies were anxious. They had seen humanity perform miracles, but this was an overwhelming force. Doubt crept into their minds, but Admiral Carter remained resolute. In the command room of the Resolute, Carter stood, her eyes fixed on the tactical display. "Prepare the Orion network," she ordered calmly. This was humanity's ultimate countermeasure, a coordinated system of drones, automated turrets, and stealth bombers, all synchronized by an advanced AI. It was designed specifically for situations like this, to overwhelm and disorient an enemy fleet. As the Dominion ships advanced, the Orion network sprang to life. Drones shot out from every direction, confusing the Dominion's targeting systems. Stealth bombers swooped in, delivering precise attacks that crippled even the largest ships. The Dominion's formations broke, and chaos erupted. General Kale watched in horror as his once mighty fleet was decimated by the seemingly endless swarm of human machinery. His confidence shattered, he opened a line to Admiral Carter, his pride broken. "You are no ordinary enemy," he said, his voice trembling. Carter looked at him, calm as ever. "You made a mistake, General. You thought we were just observers. But humanity does not enter battles it cannot win." Kale, cornered and with his fleet in ruins, could only watch as humanity's forces closed in. The war ends. With the Dominion's defeat in the Starfire Nebula, the galaxy's longest war was finally over. News spread across systems, and civilizations celebrated. Humanity, once underestimated and dismissed, had brought an end to the bloodshed.